Well, who was expecting this? Honestly, probably a lot of people. Especially for the people who were in the stream yesterday. Y'all were probably like, he's gonna do it. And here we are. How's it going, everybody? Yes, we are pulling one copy of Mr. SP Kenma today. I definitely do not have the funds, or not funds, I don't have the resources to level him up all the way to 80 and stuff like that. But we will be pulling him at the very least. I'll do like a potential build-ish, but again, I won't be able to like upgrade him. Because this was not really in the plan. So how's everybody doing? We got Shin, of course. For content purposes, I want the UR memory luck again. I'm gonna fight you. We got Gamer Alt. What's going on? Unk is gonna go broke at this rate. I didn't put too much in. Doesn't Unk gotta pay for college? I already went and decided it's not for me. Late Hill Patel. I started the stream at 12. It wasn't exactly 12. Maybe it was like 12 in like 30 seconds. But you know, it's fine. And then Major Iqbal. Uncle Patel. What's with the Unk shouts? Jeez, you guys. You guys are crazy. So, we got 5 people on Twitch. We got 13 on YouTube. So, interestingly enough, I was expecting a little bit more. I don't know if people were expecting the stream, maybe? Mayhap? Let me open my Discord. Leak anything, please. Please. Oh god, that. Okay. Sure, everybody's in. I did send out the notification, correct? Live streams. Yeah, I had to do that. Okay, cool. I did get everything out. Alright, we got Drop says bro gonna pull all the way down to pity on Kenma. We got RJXNS, maybe like Johns, RJs, I don't know. It says yo. For the content, of course. How many back-to-back are you ready to do since Karai? Karai, Irugami, Itachiyama, Kageyama, Hinata, and now Kenma. So that's 3. That's 7? I think. Am I making enough on YouTube to actually fund this? Probably not. But we'll get there eventually. So how it's gonna work is, again, we're gonna be live for 2 hours. So from 12, well, it's 12:07 right now for me, till 2. And then what we're gonna do in the stream is we're first gonna review anything that's new. So this news update here, there's I guess his new event specifically for him. We're gonna do obviously the summons and stuff like that. I might actually have to do my dailies here as well, just to get extra tickets, because I only loaded up like 35 tickets because I'm planning on just using diamonds for the rest, which would drop me to, I'm assuming I'm gonna get him in 100 pulls. My pity's 120 something, so I'm going based off the assumption of that, and that'll only cost me, I think, like 9,000 diamonds, which is, you know, obviously it's not ideal, but it's within the realms. I want to stay around like 10,000. Because the thing is, like, I could technically like buy more tickets. I just don't want to. So we're balancing it between, you know, spending money and not. Because again, I'm reasonable. I'm not like M Dot. Who's M Dot? The guy who just buys everything he wants? Where's the fun in that? So, looking at the news update, are you pulling memory too? Yes. Yes, we are. I have exactly 91 memory tickets and my pity's 91. So, we'll see. Alright, so first for the news update. So SP Kenma is officially in Haikyu Fly High. He has his event that's going to be going on for 2 weeks. He also has his memory. And then we have the Osamu memory rerun. So for the people who are picking up Atsumu right now, you pick up Osamu next week. And then another Get Lucky event for Kenma. So again, it's one of those draws where you have to pay to get in. Don't really recommend that, but if you want to, that is an option. So just for transparency's sake, no, that's the wrong thing. So for the store, I actually picked up, it's not here anymore. I picked up that Nishinoya pack because it had 10 SSR tickets. Oh, nice little animation. I always forget that they do this. Gotta set her dump as his ultimate, I'm assuming. Cool. It doesn't even fit on the screen. Anyways, so yes, I did already select my wishlist players because I was obviously already in the game earlier. We have 35 tickets, and the plan is to not spend any more than, or an additional 65, so that we have 100 here, and then obviously the pity being 123. Hopefully we get it in less than that, so that's kind of the plan there. And as you can see, for the memory, we have 91 pulls, we have 91 tickets, so that's going to be very fun to see. So yeah, I did get the Nishinoya pack because it gave me 10 SSR tickets. I thought I was going to be able to get Haruki and then I could change my wishlist player, but my luck was not in today. For the time limited packs, I picked up the, it's not here anymore, the New Year's pack with the, it was the 15 tickets for like $13, and then it was the 20 tickets for like 25. And I think that's it. I didn't get any of the passes. As you can see, my star gems are at 0. Just keeping it a buck with you guys. So as you can see, I don't have the premium pass here. I did go into here just to see what's going on. There is a new check-in. I didn't pick that up either, so I could spend more. I'm not going to though, because again, I have the diamonds to do it, so let's just do that. I got my free stamina here, so I'm gonna have to use that to get XP because we want to level them up as soon as possible. What is this? Congrats on ranking 12-12 in the Sakura Time event. The following rewards have been sent to you. Oh, what is this? Wait. The fuck is this? Obtained when ranking number 1 to 100? I did not place 1 to 100. Okay. No, I got confused because it says number 1 to 100. What the heck? That just doesn't... Okay, I just got something for free, essentially. That's cool. I still like my Tsukishima, though. But for those of you wondering, there it is. I'm just like, these guys make so many, like, small little errors. Did the winter camp reset at all? No. Which, by the way, I have so many of these gold tickets, like, or gold tokens. Just reset them. Where's the harm in that? Wait, rebate. Oh, I can take it now. Oh, that's nice. I thought I had to wait till the full end of the event. That's cool. Is there anything else that's new? It doesn't look like it. Maybe events. Oh, this all looks the same. And then Sakura Time, I'm assuming reset. Yes, it did. Chain pack is back. We got free stuff. So I'll take that. The fact that, like, just make it star gems, make it diamonds. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And they didn't even drop the friggin'. They didn't drop the SP boost. Like, you might as well put it here. That is beyond me. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna quickly do my objectives here. Just to get... I'm assuming there's the new redemption store. I'm assuming. Oh, that's so nice. I need the SP tickets though. I'm definitely picking that up. Yeah, so we're gonna claim everything, and we're gonna then do the pulls afterwards, just so that we have all of the kind of things that we need, all the SP tickets that we can get. We don't need to worry about memory tickets, thank God. So as you can see here, you can enter yourselves into a draw, which if you want to do that, you can. You definitely can. I don't even do this anymore, honestly, because my team rating is not getting any better. So, and I'm pretty sure I bought all the gold stuff. I think, maybe. I'll have to check. Let's give it a look here. So trial store, I'm close. So there's that one, there's that one, there's that one, and there's that one. So we have all the gold ones now. So I'll probably attempt that at some point with the most ideal lineup. Events, so again, online rewards, because we're on here. We got the onigiri, of course, monthly pass gift, because I do have the premium one. And then we got a draw here for training manuals. Only 5? Come on, dude. For the base, let's just quickly do this so we get our diamonds from the daily missions. Let's harvest all that. Let's submit all this. So yeah, I did miss a day earlier this week because my doggy was messing around. I had to take care of it. We need tomatoes. And we need some beef. Tomatoes. Actually, I might as well do that. That is fine. Gotta do my repairs, of course. So one thing I wanted to ask you guys is, has anybody here watched Stranger Things? And the finale? Because there's a lot of discourse about it online, but I was pretty satisfied with the ending. But I know a lot of people weren't. Because the thing is, I watched the entire show in 1 month. So I think my perspective of it is going to be a lot different to other people who have invested like 10 years. Like, for the people who just don't watch like normal TV shows, quote unquote, I'll say that the best comparable there is Attack on Titan, because Attack on Titan had, you know, years of build up to it, and then the ending rubbed people the wrong way. So that's kind of the situation here. What's going on, Courtney? We got a new match streak. Oh shit. Okay. And then specialty trial. Did I do this week? I did. I did not reach 3 million. Fabrizio says no, I don't like it, but I see that WWE did a collab. Dude, I was so excited for the WWE collab, not only because it was the Stranger Things collab, but it was because it was the first show of the year, and typically they do like big things, and all they did was they had like yes, they had a lot of title matches, which is like not, you know, they don't typically do that, and they had a lot of title changes, but in terms of like actual big things that happened on that show, it was so flat. None of the actors actually showed up, which is like crazy to me. Like, how do you have a Stranger Things collab and none of the actors show up to the event? Maybe for security reasons or something, I don't know. Stuff into my club contest. So yeah, maybe it's because security reasons or something, I don't know, but yeah, no, that was kind of crazy. It was horrendous, yeah, I agree. Attack on Titan ending is just Code Geass but worse? Is it? Code Geass's ending was... Oh, actually, I see what you mean. I wouldn't say it's a one-to-one, but... No, I think Attack on Titan's storytelling was just so much better than Code Geass's, because like I forgot the dude's name, but the best friend to Lelouch, whatever his name was, and then like his character development was so bad. Suzaku, is that his name? The guy with the brown hair? The one that was like the knight? Yeah, that guy. That guy's character was so annoying to me. It was, yeah, but anyways, let's see, Obujosai, he listens to it. Nope, it's Iwaizumi. Fuck! I knew that. There's 2. But yeah, the Stranger Things ending, like, I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna like say too much because my brother's next door and he's just started watching, but I'm satisfied with it. And the fact that people are like, oh, this, like, it means that something else is gonna happen. Like, there is too many coincidences, I will say that. But I don't know. I think I just don't believe in it. I just don't. There's no Kashi. I think it's Akashi. Let's see. The Stranger Things ending mid. Okay. The one thing I will say though is the final fight. That scene, the length of it and the details of it, I will say that was kind of bad. I didn't realize it in the moment, but when I noticed people talking about it online, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually not ideal. Courtney says, I low-key like the ending. I was just expecting so many deaths with their advertising for it. I was expecting deaths like just because of the show itself, like just the nature of the show and like the amount of, you know, like the lead up to the final season. Like we lost so many characters along the way, so that's what I was expecting too. But I don't know, I was still okay with it. And like each character had their own ending. You know what I mean? Yesterday I went downtown and bought my first Haikyu manga. Let's go, Fabrizio. If I had like a bookshelf, I would have so much more like physical forms of media, but I don't. So I just do everything online. Okay, so for practice match, I'm gonna do XP because I need XP to level up Kenma when we do get him. So there's that. Let me start the gym process. So Shin says the boss fighting while the employee's goofing around somewhere. Exactly. That was the one thing where I didn't realize till afterwards. I was like, oh, yeah, they would have definitely added to it. But apparently they were like, they were attached. If you know what I mean, Shin. They were attached to it still. But it was implied that. They didn't specifically state that. So I feel like they should have specifically stated that. Courtney said, apparently J and N were supposed to die at that one scene, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was so shocked when they didn't. I was like, really? And did they... I don't think they ever explained why the room stopped acting like it did. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, but that didn't really make sense to me. But I'm just happy I finished it right when I did, because if you don't know me, like, I'm somebody who likes to stick to one series at a time. So the fact that I finished it, like, not only soon after the finale, because the finale came out on Christmas or New Year's Eve, I think, and then I finished it like 2 days ago, or no, sorry, yesterday. And tomorrow, I believe, is when JJK and Freeman come out, and I just finished season 1 Freeman not too long ago before Stranger Things, so I'm all caught up on that. I got my stuff to watch. I did watch that first episode of Sentenced to be a Hero. I know a lot of people are like iffy about it. I really liked it, and I'm gonna be watching it as it releases as well. So I got a lot of anime on my hands right now, so I'm gonna stay away from some IRL shows, I guess you can call it. I don't know what to call it. Freeman deserved Anime of the Year. Yeah, it got nominated, right? At the very least. Because I'm somebody who's like, as long as you get nominated, that's like good enough for me. Like you got your recognition, even though you could argue that, you know, you should have won it or not. Deku says, I can't watch multiple series at the same time. When I start something, I have to finish it. So the reason why I'm watching multiple series right now at the moment is because they're all coming out in real time. You know what I mean? Like I can't, like for example, if I started like a My Hero Academia, I wouldn't be able to watch anything else because I would have to commit to it because there's episodes for me to watch. Whereas with JJK tomorrow, Freeman tomorrow, Sentence to Be a Hero, I think it's next Thursday or next Wednesday. It allows me to, you know, I guess, keep up because I only have to watch 3 episodes versus like 3 seasons. Did we pull Kenma yet? No, we're just gathering resources so that we can get him without spending as much thingies as possible. Okay, so I think I've done everything I can. We got 18,000 gems. We got 39 tickets, and then we got 95 now on his or on memory tickets. So first, let's just do a quick player review for the TikTok. So here is Mr. Kenma. So his unit is obviously a set and receive because he's a setter, and he has the receive type. Interestingly enough, he's actually a power attacker. Did know that, so that's cool. He's got a decent block and serve as well. So if you want to put a little bit into that, that'd be cool. So obviously he does have the Sakura bond with the SB Hinata. So fortified receives initial stacks and maximum stack limit. I'm assuming that goes to Kenma. Fortify additionally increases Kenma's awareness and Hinata's quick attack stat. So I don't know what the max stack is for Kenma yet. So let's go to his skills. So his first skill is Quiet Authority. While Kenma is on the court, your players gain 10% reflex. Each time your side performs a receive or save, they gain 1 stack of Fortified. Each stack increases reflex by 1.5% up to 10 stacks. So is 10 the limit? I'm assuming. Exodu's in the chat. What's going on, Exodu? Did you already get him or gonna get it? We are going to get it. Not yet. Yeah, so I'm getting tagged in the Discord. It'll make more sense in the team review video. I did turn off the team reviews in Discord, so you can still view them and you can still comment on people's posts. You just can't create new posts. That makes sense. So while that's the case, I'm gonna catch up. Should take me a couple weeks, maybe I think 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And then once I'm caught up, I'll open it up again to the public, and you guys can post your teams. Cool. So if the result of this receive or save is not bad, they gain another stack of fortified. So pretty good, honestly, because I feel like now I don't see the bad tag as much. I don't know about you guys. When it comes to receive or saves. Actually, no, saves is always bad, I'm pretty sure. But receives for sure. I've seen less of the bad thing. So that's nice. His second skill is Hidden Trigger. Kenma performs a set with 140% of his set stat. If the spiker is in the back row, their spike power increases by 20%. So if you can combine this with Sakuza, that's kind of crazy. Because if Sakuza uses his ultimate in the back, he gains an additional boost, plus Kenma's set is another boost. So I think that's the only one that I know of, at least. His training ability is Read the Gaps. So Kenma performs when Kenma performs a set or dump, his awareness increased by 40% of his reflex stat. While Kenma is on the court, when your side's block result is not bad, the opponent's spike power decreases by 10% of their stat. That's nice. It looks like you want to build him with reflex as your main kind of substat in your potentials, because then his awareness will increase by whatever percentage of your reflex that you have. Alright, so his ultimate is Tactical Bait. It is his setter dump. So he performs unblockable setter dump with 255% of his set stat. The opponent's next spike has 40% less strength, lasting for 2 net crossings. That's kind of crazy. Because I'm somebody who only recently started using setter dumps again, because my setters were always in the back row, and they were very rarely in the front row. So now that I do have my setter in the front row, it actually will be pretty nice. Again, I'm not planning on having Kenma start on my team. He will be used when I need a receive type team specifically, and I'll also be subbing him in. So that's kind of the plan for me anyways. So when it comes to his skill resonance, his skill res 2, when Kenma performs a set or setter dump, your next player to perform a spike or setter dump gains strength equal to 100% of Kenma's reflex, up to a maximum of 100%. So that's pretty good. So again, you want to build his reflex if you have skill res 2. His skill res 4, each stack of fortified reduces the opponent's awareness by 1% and strength by 2%. When Kenma has more than 8 stacks, the opponent's awareness and strength are further reduced by 5 and 10% respectively. While Kenma is on the court, your side gains 3 stacks of fortified whenever you lose a point. Damn. So unfortunately I won't be getting to that, but for people like M. You're gonna have some fun with this for sure. So that is his player review. So now let's quickly look at his memory. We kind of looked at it yesterday on stream, but we have the exact English translation now. So obviously you get a set boost and you get a receive boost. The third one being serve. So again, this kind of works for all setters, because I think the best servers in the game are pretty much all setters. So you get a nice boost to your serve as well. And for the exclusive effects, the equipper's reflex increases by 8%. When an opponent performs a critical spike and your team uses a block or receive skill, the player who touched the ball gains 1 stack of perseverance, each increasing reflex by 2% up to 3 stacks. And then another paragraph. If the opponent performs a critical spike and your team's touching player has 3 or more perseverance stacks, 3 stacks are consumed to increase the player's reflex by 100% for 1 net crossing. Interesting. So that's going to be a pretty good like late game, or for like long rallies, I guess you could say. Because when your team uses a block or receive skill, so because there is going to be a cooldown for some people, so it might take a little bit to get the 3 stacks, but then when you do, you get 100% reflex. That's pretty good. I think it's not necessarily situational. Like, I don't think you necessarily need to just put this on Kenma. I think you can put it on a lot of setters generally, but again, it's for setters that help the team rather than help themselves, because the only thing it does for Kenma specifically is the equipper's reflex increased by 8%. So pretty fun stuff. So am I missing anything? Again, this didn't reset. I could get more of the SP tickets from this. 150 times 3 is 450. I need another 350. Can I get 350 quickly? I can get 200 here. That's pretty much about it. Alright, well, I think it's time. I think it's time to shoot the shit. So we're gonna start recording the vertical view. Let's see the chat real quick. Kenma's low-key so OP right now. Little by little we'll make it work. M. might spend enough on Kenma to buy Haikyu Fly. That's hilarious. Mickey says, how do you have 18k gems? Didn't you finish them all for Hinata? I think I went down to 10,000. Skill res 2 is wild. Yeah, it's crazy. How many animations does he have? I think it's only the setter dump. I don't know if his set has one. The urge to pull him is getting stronger. Yeah, literally. So my reasoning for pulling him is because I can make a receive team. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only need 1 more, right? But I have Ohira. So if I just drop Ohira for like Ushijima, I can switch my team to being a receive type team. So once I realized this, I was like, I'm not pulling Kenma. But then I woke up today and I was like, you know what? You guys deserve it. You guys have been supporting me a lot. So with that being the case, we're gonna do it. So again, the plan is we have 39 tickets. We have 18,000 diamonds. I'm gonna assume that we pull him in like 100 tickets. Like worst case scenario. So I would have to buy another 61, I think, if I do the math right. So that's 9,150 diamonds. So that's just over the 10,000 kind of line I want to be at. And of course, for his memory, we're covered because of how stupid lucky I was for Hinata. So here we go. Let's actually, should we get a poll? Should we get a poll going real quick? We got 38 viewers. Let's do a poll real quick. Start a poll. So the poll will be how many polls for Kenma? Question mark. And then we're gonna go let's do some ranges actually. Let's go 30 to 40. Let's go 40 to 50. I can only put 4 options, which kind of sucks. So let's go, actually let me increase it because I don't think we're gonna get in 30 40. Let's go with let's start with 50 to 60. Then we'll do 60 to 70. We'll do 70 to 80. And at that point, we'll just do 100 plus. Alright, the poll has started on YouTube. On Twitch, you guys can just comment. MG3 took 1,030 pulls to max Kenma. Holy Jesus. For those of you who don't know who MG3 is, he is, I think, #1 on something. Peak Challenge, maybe? Look. So he's #1 on total player rating, and Peak Challenge, and Extreme Trial, and Specialty Trial. And I'm assuming he's part of that club. Does he have the best base in the game? Nah. What a scrub. What a scrub. Okay, so we got 18 votes so far. We got 11% saying 50 to 60, 22% for both 60 to 70 and 70 to 80, and then we got 44% saying 100 plus. You guys suck. You guys all suck. Let's go memory pity. Hold on, we're not getting there yet. Hold on. Relax. Relax. God damn. What's with the negativity already? Alright, we got 20 votes. So that is the... Oh, we got 21 now. That's about half the chat, so that's good enough for me. So let's end the poll. So the final results. 43% for 100 plus. 24 for 70 to 80, 19 for 60 to 70, and 14 for 50 to 60. We just got something going on. We got Issa with the follow on Twitch. Shout out to you. I need my satisfaction from last time. Nah, man. Mickey says, sadly, I heard the new Oikawa buff basically kills Kenma advantage, and knowing everyone is gonna be running new Oikawa, I just decided to skip. Interesting. What's up, Dante? What's going on? So on Twitch, we got Deku says 90, Ashtray says 100, Zodu says 80, Drop says 120, Courtney says 86. Alright. Let's go. You came just in time, Dante. Alrighty, so first 10 pull for Mr. Kenma. Here we go. Imagine. Imagine. Got Mr. Inoshita. Alright, here we go. Second 10 pull. Oh, Ooh, little SSR. Little SSR. That might have been the guarantee one. We got Akashi. Not too bad. Yeah, I didn't have an Akashi for some reason. I checked my SSR list before I, put people in. For whatever reason, I didn't have Akashi, so I put him in. So now we're gonna take him out. Who do I not have? I have all you guys. I have Shirabu. I think I'll put Konoha in just because, Fukuradani. Alright, here we go. Third 10 spin for Mr. Kenma. Pull number 30. We got nothing. Here we go. Pull number 40. Alright, we're dipping into the diamonds. Here we go. Pull number 50. Alright. We got... Okay, we got... Let's go! Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. We pulled Kenma. See ya. It's kind of the same shade, right? Like it's kind of, it's got that purpley kind of thing. All right, here we go. Pull numero 60. Oh no, no. What's going on, Mafera? We're starting the pulls. Why was it so silent though? Is because I didn't press the music button. Alright, pull number 70. So now it's getting, it's a little scary for me. It's a little scary for me if I'm being totally honest. Pity's at 63. I believe soft pity starts at 40. If I'm correct. I believe. Starting from the 91st. So is it... Wait, what was that? If no SP is within 90 recruits. Pity's at 140. So is it 50? Or is it 60? I'm confused. I'm confused. It says... Oh, that's the wrong one. It says... Players are... Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Where'd it go? If no SP players obtained within 90 recruits, the SP player drop rate will gradually increase starting from the 91st. So it's 50. Because the pity's 140. So they scammed us. So I gotta wait another 13 pulls before it actually starts going to soft pity. Great. But you know what? It's fine because we're gonna pull him right here before it. Okay, never mind. The aura farming is not working. Not working today. Minus aura. Leave me alone. Alright, pull number 80. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to go more than 100. Oh no. This is not good, guys. This is not good. So Courtney said 86. So if we get him here, we have to check the logs. But yeah. It's not looking too good, Brev. It's not looking too good. Oh. Okay, buddy. Okay. What is with that third? What is with that third slot? First it was Akashi, now it's Konoha. What the? Okay. Who else do I not have? Let's actually go check. Sorry, guys. I need to... Let me just do this properly, you know? Rarity, SSR. So I have Shirabun. I don't have Semi. Do I need Semi for the... No, not that one. Where's Yamagata? I do need Semi for it. Okay, well, we might as well throw Semi in there. Alright, let's get back to the polls. So poll number 100. If we go beyond this, because as you can see, we're at 10,000. I would really like to stop here. Like, if it was me personally off stream, I would just stop. But surely, I can give you my Semi? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, here we go. Poll number 100. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Yay! Let's go! So it was between 90 and 100, which was not one of the options in the poll. So, there you go. So it wasn't quite 86, Courtney, but it was the it was the sus poll, I guess you can say. If it's 96, this is discrimination. So you take the Semi? No, well, guys, don't ruin the clip. Don't ruin the clip. So there is Mr. Kenma, looking very nice. He has a bond with Yamamoto? What the heck? Alright. That's interesting. Is it not here though? Yes. Oh no, it is. So Kenma gets a set boost and Yamamoto gets a receive boost. For a team lacking in power hitters, I would have liked to see a power boost there. Alrighty, so let's claim all of our goodies. Oh, I didn't check the log. My bad. Recruit history. He was... Oh. 230. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he was 94. Right? I did that right? Because that's poll number 100. So... 100, 99, 98, 97, 96. Oh, it's 95. I believe. Did I do that right? Nobody's replying in the chat. Are we okay? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I was like, why is nobody replying? So it was 118 for Hinata, like M. Dot says, which, well, it was 1 for his memory. Yeah. So it was 118 for Hinata. It was 95 for Kenma. There's another 100 useless tokens because they don't reset. Grab this. We got okay, relax. So we're gonna be picking up these right here. Oh, I'm 50 short. God damn it. Okay, well, time for the memory. Alrighty, so for the memory, let's do another poll real quick, and this one's gonna be pretty simple like the last time. Pity or memory or not. Alrighty. Hard pity, little bro. Piss off. 91 or 1. Hard pity. Oh no. You guys don't believe me at all. But remember what I said at the end of the UR ones, the Kageyama one? I said it's gonna be 30 pulls 3 memories. I want hard rock bottom pity. Jesus. My goodness, you are relentless. So while we're waiting for the poll to finish, like always, for those of you in the chat who might be new, make sure to click like on the streams. If you're on Twitch, click follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs, the next goal. We're pretty close to 200 on Twitch as well, so that's pretty cool. So on Twitch we got 82, 91, 91.5 from Deku, okay. 88 from Toby. And then what else? Exodu's right, it's either 1 or 91. Don't say that. Alright, we got 26 votes, and I'm gonna end the poll right there because the results are in. It's 50-50. Wait, before you poll, let me pray to the Haikyu gods. Okay, buddy, what, you got main character syndrome right now? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? This is my show. This is my stuff. Alright, here we go. Memory polls for Kenma. And for those of you who don't remember, who weren't in the last stream for memory polls, I pulled Hinata's SP memory on the very first poll. Like, it was a 10 spin, but it was number 1 out of 10. So let's see if we can have anything similar. Like, I'll take a 50. I'll take a 60. You should do a single pull first. Okay. All right. We'll do a single pull for the chat, just because people think I might be a fraud. But we'll do a single pull. There you go. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. So don't worry. Don't worry. And now we have a nice even 90. So now we can just go through. And we just clean go through it. All right, here we go. So the first 10 pull for Kenma's. Oh my god. Oh my god. That timing was so bad. Okay, hold on. That timing was fucking brilliant. No, nothing happened. My internet just died. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. I literally clicked 10 pull and then my entire internet just died. So let's try that again. So as you can see, nothing happened. All right. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you're good. Put a 1 in the chat if we're back. I thought that was me this whole time. Sorry guys, like I don't know. My internet just dies sometimes. Like, it's just so stupid because the actual like what's it called? The actual router is not in my room. It's in the room like beyond me. Yeah, so if it's bugging for you guys still, just click refresh and then drop a 1 in the chat if it's good. Oh, that happens way too much for my liking, but I can't really do anything about it. So how did the internet respawn? It just drops for a second. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It was the curse of the single pull. It had to be. It had to be. So I'm still recording, so that's fine. Shin, why do you want the pity to be 89 so bad? Okay, we still have 43 on YouTube. We got 15 on Twitch. I think we're good. Okay. Let's try this again. First 10 pull. Without dying, please. What is happening? Can I do my 10 pull, please? You are taking ages, man. Please pull faster. Oh, I got you. Is this fast enough for you? What the? Okay, let me restart this. And I don't want it to show anything that I will get canceled for. So, we'll be back right after these messages. All right. This is a sign you're gonna hit pity. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. You don't need so many memories, by the way. Listen, we're doing it for the vibes, okay? I'm known as the memory dude. The dude who has no luck on the memories. And I'm actually going to use this character, so it makes sense for me to actually pull the memory. So let's try this again. Please. 10 pull. Hey, we're back. We're back. Alright. So nothing there. Amda says, don't worry guys, I'll be live the whole time. Listen. You can't provide the same content that I'm providing, okay? We had disconnects, we have memories not working. You can't do that, okay? You can't find that on any other channel. Okay? Oh, Shin, you want me to leave one ticket? I see. Well, if we get to the final 10, I'll do single pulls. Here we go. Pull number, technically it's 21, but we'll say pull number 20. We got nothing there. Honestly, I can't really complain because of the last memory pull, but it's fine. So this is pull number 30 now. And we got this guy again. Why does your face show up first? God damn. I hate that guy. Pull number 40. Come on. Okay, I said 50. I'd be cool with a 50. So let's get him in 50. Okay. Never mind. Pull number 60. Come on. Come on. Get out of my face. Come on. Pull number 70. It's fine. It's fine. They're still an 80. They're still an 80 pull. It's fine. They're still an 80. Okay. So a little bit more than I had, you know, wanted. The pity is too hard. What the hell are we doing here, man? Oh, that's the wrong button. All right, here we go. Pull number 81. Pull number 82. Hey! Oh, did Courtney say 82? I think Courtney said 82. Let's go. Alright. Not bad. It was 32 more than I would have wanted. But we'll take an 82. We'll take a nice little 82. Oh, technically... Okay, technically it was 83. It was 82 from the 90, but you know, we'll say it's 82. It's fine. It's fine. Alrighty. Who do you think is better, Kenma or Sugawara SPs? Probably Kenma. Sugawara's not bad. He's just, I don't know. He's alright. Yes. We can claim the Kenma profile picture. Let's go. And I guess I might as well replenish. Actually, do I? I'm gonna hold on to that. I might need one of these two. So cool. All right, so let's see how much I can level him up. I don't know if I really can. So again, there's the Sakura buff. Actually, we can read this in its entirety because it was kind of short form before. Oh my goodness. So at the start of the match, Kenma gets 4 stacks of the fortified buff. The max stack limit of fortified is increased to 14. Each stack increases awareness by 1.2%. Hinata's is by 1.5% when he performs a critical spike. Oh, that's it. I thought it was long. I just misread. So there you go. That's the official bond right there. Let's find this mother sucker and let's dismantle him. Num num. So let's see how far I can go. Probably, I'm assuming it's level 60. I can do 60. Can I do 70? Whoa. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. That's 70. So I can do that. So there's Kenma at least at level 70. We're gonna need a lot of XP to get him to level 80. But it's fine. So there's that. In terms of his training, I don't think I can actually do it. I'm short on the bottles. Dang it. So that's all I can do for now. As you can see, I was totally prepared for this. In terms of his potential, so this is going to be interesting. So we do want to increase his reflex a lot. Reflex and set are the two stats I want to go for. So we have precise set is probably going to be my 2-piece. Let's see. You could do receive as well, but again, he is the setter with the receive tag. I think it's fine for him to just be primarily a setter. Where else there's no. No. Maybe setter dump. Increases spirit by 15%. We want reflex though. How are you short on bottles? Because I used all my bottles. All right, I drank all my bottles. I always go to max pity when pulling for the memory. Well, it is what it is. L streamer short on bottles. Okay, piss off. just piss off, Shin. Let's see. Just wait for my potential build video. M. Dot, how about you? No. How about no? So I think I actually might go. Hold on, increases awareness by 10% when casting Sarah Dump. So I might do that 4-piece. What's the precise set 4-piece? Increasing set power by another 50. Yeah, so I'll do a 2-piece of this, and then I'll do a 4-piece of this. Okay, so we want to go for reflex as much as possible. So there's one there with 2 power, tax, and receive. That's probably the best one out of the 2 here. So let's go to level 2. I have a lot more here. Quick awareness, quick save, set, receive, 2 quicks. Okay, I think level 1 is going to be the move here. We don't have any at 3. We only have 1 at 4. Oh, there you go. That's an easy one. And then we don't have one at 4. And at 5, do we have reflex at all? We don't. So at 1, we're gonna go with this one. So there's my 2-piece there. And then now for the dump, it's gonna have to be you. Quick is not great, but set is here. So it's gonna have to be that one for now. And then out of these 3, we have serve, quick, set, block. Serve, set, power, save. Serve, receive, defense technique, serve. I probably want... Which one do you guys think is better? The first one or the last one? This one has 2 serves, which is not great. It has quick, which is not great, but it has set and block. This one has defense technique and receive. I'm leaning towards the last one. Sorry, which are these secret achievements? I have no idea. I just find them as I go. The 4-piece of precise set is the second. Yeah, it's just an additional 15%, so it doesn't make any sense. Probably gonna do this one. And then for the last ones, we have receive, which is good with set. There's 2 receives with a reflex and a block. So we're gonna go with that one because we want reflex on the brother. And for the last one, it's gonna be defense technique, quick, spirit, block, receive, or quick, spirit, awareness, block, set. So spirits in both, and they're both 3.2%. Block is in both. One is 2%, one is 24%, and then one has quick attack as the substats. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I would rather have defense technique than the quick attack. I know set is in this one, but we have set going on everywhere else. So let's see, if I equip this one, actually, that one goes up. If I equip this one, it goes down. So I guess I'll just do this one. I think this one makes more sense. So that is my build. So we have 2-piece of precise set, and we have 4 of set or dump, focusing on set and reflex as our main stats. So we have 1 there, we have another set there, we have a receive defense technique there, we have 2 reflex there, we have 1 more reflex here with 2 receives, and then we have a defense technique with receive as well with spirit. So there you go. That's the Kenma build. I won't be able to upgrade him any further, I don't think. In terms of his memory, let's equip that one. Let's enhance him. Get him to 20. Get him past 20. Get him to 40. I can't even get him past 40. Oh my lord. Your boy is broke. Your boy is broke. Let's see if I can get anything here. So it looks like there's no wallpaper. Like, you have to get the one with Hinata. I actually really like this one. The cat is there. Hold on, portrait frame. Is there a specific Nekoma one with a cat? No, it's gonna have to be that one. That's fine. Alright, so let's do our claims here. Again, redemption store, there's nothing... Oh, we can get bottles. We can get bottles, hold on. Hold on. It's not gonna get me much further, but it's gonna get me a little bit further, I think. Let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Relax. Store. There's no bottles in this one? Dang it. An XP memory. No, I need the promotion one. Where is all the stuff that I need? Where? ¿Dónde está? Let's check the other stores, maybe? Well, I'm not using diamonds. I'm not doing that. Club just has gold. Match streak, no. Challenge, no. Cheer and dismantle, no. Dang it. I already checked that one. Checked that one. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to wait for practice matches. I could spend diamonds on stamina, but I'm not gonna do that. So let's go back to his potential, see if I can just, you know, increase them. I want to do the one with reflex here. We can get to level 8. Not bad. Oh, really? We got the increase to serve? Come on. Come on. Let me just double check. I don't know if I'll need training manuals. I might need the books. I can get all 20. Just so we can get him all the way to 80 when I do get the promotions done. So that'll be nice. So in terms of the team, he technically doesn't make my bench. What do you have? You have prize memory. So I need Tsuki for quicks. 1, 2. I need Tendo for blocks. I like having EY with Oikawa. It's really Ohira that doesn't fit here. So we will put in Kenma like that. And then because of my OCD, he needs to go all the way to the bottom. Like so. So basically the plan is, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 receives, the plan is just to do that whenever I need a receive type team. And then for those of you wondering, I guess my quick team would be this, 1, 2, 3, and then you. So that's my quick team right now. And then you guys saw my power team before. It was like this. And my block team would be 1, 2. What was my block team? It'd be like you, and then who do I take out? I feel like it's Oikawa that I take out. And then off the first sub, I bring in everybody back. So that's kind of what I'm rocking with right now. So let's do that. Cool beans. So there is Mr. Kenma in all of his glory. Let's see the special packs. Oh yeah, these are all star gems. I wish you could like go back. You know what I mean? Like throw diamonds backwards, but it is what it is. All right. Let's see. Put it on. See the rating. Last one. Does the pity go to the player after Kenma? I think they fixed it, right, guys? Chris is late. You pulled. I thought you weren't going to. I did. Yeah, your boy's account is broke right now. It is what it is. Did you know you can sub in a team type to counter another team type after first serve? You keep the buff or no debuff for your team. Yeah, that's what's it called? That's what I do. So that I just needed players to like make the team type, and then I throw in my best players after that. Yeah, so we can look at this. I think it says here. Recruitment attempts in its Sakura time are recorded. Attempts without obtaining an SP player count towards the SP guaranteed counter, and attempts without obtaining an SSR count towards the SSR one. These two are independent of each other. The SP guarantee counter accumulated in Sakura time are effective in any SP featured player pool. After SP player pool closes, the accumulated guaranteed counter and recruit history will not be cleared and will carry over to the next SPs. So in theory, I could use my 3 tickets right now. I could do it. Should I do it? Temperance says, hi cutie, how are you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. Apparently team type does stay even after subbing and team bond doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, so the team type stays, but then you bring in better players. Nike just do it? Nah, it's the freaking... It's the, what's it called? What's his name? Shia LaBeouf from Transformers. Just do it! You know what, let's just do 3. Let's just see what happens. I mean, if it's gonna reduce pity, like, I'm gonna be pulling on, you know, Beach Trio, Kurosu Kishima probably, so... Might as well. Imagine. 0.05%. People are saying to go to the 120 for the SSR selection. Like, it would be useful for me. It's another 17. How much is that? I don't want to type. What though? 2,000. Eh. Should we do it? Like, I don't like. Like, I would be getting one of these 3. Or maybe I would get a dupe of Aaron. I haven't even upgraded him. Like there's so many players I need to upgrade still. Like, Yamamoto, apparently he's good. Aaron, I have 1 dupe of him already. We just picked up Konoha in this stream. I need to dismantle you. But I'd rather get like more characters than dupes. Doesn't really make sense. I know it's only 2,000 diamonds. You already went broke spending so much. Well, diamond count I'm not really worried about because I'm skipping Nishinoya for sure. I'm skipping Sugawara for sure. I'm not pulling those guys. And so that's 2 more banners, so that's 1 month of not spending any diamonds. So it's like not that bad. I just don't know who I would actually get with that SSR recruit though. That's the only issue.
強いのは俺じゃなくてみんなだから
5.3 million. So that is pretty much, I think, everything I wanted to cover. Did I do all my daily stuff? I guess there's match streak and stuff to do as well, so I guess I'll do that. I'll do that once I'm positive I'm done with everything else. Winter camp, yeah, we did all that. It's Sakura time, so we could do this stuff as well on stream, but in terms of polls, in terms of upgrading Kenma, all that stuff, I think we're done with that. Yeah, like in theory I could do that. It's not too bad. It's not, for the free-to-play player I would never do this, but you know, I might. How much is that? That's 240 for 480. 480 diamonds isn't bad. It's not bad. Growth. Rain. So if I pick up 1, no, I need to pick up both, right? 240 for 480. If I pick up both, I'll be able to go on, but it's no point because I won't be able to complete it. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of chilling now. So I'm just gonna start doing stuff that I would do off screen. Actually, you know what? Let's get into some gameplay with him. Let me make sure my animation's on. Let's get into some gameplay, because why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So let's do that. Let's bring him in. Let's get this party started. Yeah, imagine spending 480 diamonds just for one stage of the training. Like, just do your practice matches instead. So let's return. I don't think he's going to be using his ultimate right now. I'm going to have to do a bad serve on purpose. Oh, never mind. The game's playing for me still. Okay, so it's over. We're going to use Kenma to block. Hopefully this comes over. And then we'll use Kenma's ultimate, the setter dump. Tactical bait. I feel like a joke could be made there. We're going to ignore that. Yeah. Still going. There's the block kill. I don't think he has a setter animation, so we'll try that with Mr. Hinata over here. So again, I'm going to try to mess this up on purpose. There you go. How did you mess up the set? I messed up the serve, dude. Okay, good. So Hinata's receive, which for some reason doesn't have a, you know, animation. Oh, he doesn't have a set animation? Come on. Come on, Gurena. Come on. You can level up your unleveled SSRs using the practice matches. Put them all into a lineup. Do one normal clear, exit right away, and then do quick clear with this lineup. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but I also want to. But at that point, I wouldn't be like progressing through the stages. That's the only issue, right? We'll let the game play. Haikyu hot take. I guess. What is my hottest Haikyu take? I don't know if it's a hot take, but I think. How should I word this? Like. I don't know if it's that hot of a take though. Like I think, you know, without plot armor, I think Karasuno doesn't, or they shouldn't have made nationals. I don't think that's really that hot of a take though, because I'm pretty sure they had like plot armor during that match against Shiro Torizawa. But what other ones could I say? Yeah, let's just do hot takes right now. Let's just do the hottest takes you guys have. I'll do another one. I think Hida is the third best captain in the series. Let's see if I set the chat on fire. You know, I actually want to get these a little bit quicker. Fabrizio says Noya is not better than Yaku. Not really a hot take for me. I think it's, in terms of like a hierarchy, I would say number 1 would be Komori, number 2 Yaku, number 3 Nishinoya. Who's number 1 and 2? The best captain for me is probably Oikawa, and then number 2 would be I I'd say Daichi probably too, just like purely as a captain. So I'd say number 1 is Oikawa, number 2 is Daichi, number 3 is Kita, number 4 is Kuro. What's the best build around SP Hinata? Anything that has to do with awareness, and I guess you could say players who have received skills. Let me see. Yeah, if your side performs a not bad receive, so guys who can receive pretty well, have him in the back row as well. Get potential that increases awareness and strength, and you can really put him in like any team, even quick attack teams. He's pretty versatile in that regard. Let's take a look at any other hot takes we got. Seth Eagle says Oikawa after the time skip is the best player. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. I don't think he's the best player. For me, the best player post time skip, like in terms of pure ability, is probably Korai. Hinata did increase his ability a lot too. You could argue the like adults in the league, but in terms of characters that we know, I would say Korai, because especially if you actually read the manga, you know that there's like stats associated with each character. I think Korai has max stats, and the only thing that's holding him back is his height. Let's take a look. Hot take, Oikawa the GOAT. That is not a hot take. He is the GOAT. Agreed, Daichi is a goated captain. Yeah, I'm talking strictly being a captain for the team. If we're talking about abilities as captains, like, you have... It's probably Oikawa 1... I guess Kuro 2? I'm trying to think of the other team's captains. Because obviously Kita, Daichi... Oh no, Ushijima's there too, right? Ushijima would be arguably number 1. Is Akashi number 1? Is he is he the captain? He'd be up there. Yo Van Gaichev says, I'm new, who should I be saving up for? It depends. The SP characters come out in batches, in little like what's it called? Themes. So you could do that. So obviously the Sakura theme being Hinata, Kenma. There's another theme with Nishinoya Sugawara. There's another one with Kuro Tsukishima. You have the Beach Trio. You have... Oh, shoot. Win a match, lead opponent by 4 points. Defense... Okay, never mind. I forgot that, like, with the 5th stage, every 5 stages, there's, like, an additional thing to get your star. The 3rd star. You did it. Oh, Bokuto's the captain? Yeah. Bokuto would be there too. Akashi vice captain, I believe. Oh, I see. What's going on Twitch? Deku says Alba Josai isn't a good team. That's not really a hot take. They're number 2 in the Miyagi Prefecture. Yeah. But they've never made nationals, you know what I mean? Mad Dog and Io Izumi are decent, yeah. Libero's kind of mid. You could argue that, but volleyball is a team sport where individual skill doesn't really need to be at an exceptional level. Exceptional as in like super talented like Oikawa, Kageyama. Honestly, I'd argue that Seijo wasn't developed enough by the author, since the whole point of Seijo was to be top 2 and an opponent. Okay, but we can only really give, like, you can only really take what they give. You know what I mean? Like, we can't really, like whatever your definition of good is, kind of defines, I guess, your judgment of a team. Like, for me, like, if you're constantly finishing second and you never make nationals, and you have teams that come up from underneath you that pass you, like, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't able to do it with your exceptional players, you weren't able to do it without them. So Fabrizio says Inoshita was not a bad captain. The team was not ready for losing Daichi and Azumane. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was always a hard, it was a difficult, what's the thing I'm trying to say? It was a high bar that was set by Daichi, so anybody coming in would kind of like suffer, I guess you could say. Do you think Nohebi is a canon team? Which team is that again? If it was in the manga, it's canon. Yamaguchi was captain too. Yeah, that was so funny to me. But it kind of makes sense, right? It's just that, like, anime wise, it feels really underdeveloped, his like leadership skills, but it makes sense. Would you take Yu Kageyama when he comes back, or SP Kenma with SP Hinata? I would probably take... Ooh, that's a tough one. It depends on your current team setup. If you have the twins, I would go with Kageyama. If you don't have the twins, I would go with Kenma. Hot take, Asahi is the worst ace. Well, in terms of like the relevant teams, I think that's correct. No, who's Nekoma's ace? Who's Nekoma's ace? Yamamoto? Lev? Kuro? I'm taking Azumane as a ace over them. Is Kenji not an ace? Oh yeah, Alba Josai. Yeah, Kenji would be their ace as well. Yeah, that is definitely a hot take. Asahi's not the worst. I understand he's not top 5, but he's not the worst. Jozenji's ace is Terushima. Yeah, the thing is, we're talking about like the more relevant teams, I guess you could say. The teams that got like more screen time, the teams that kind of mean the most. Actually, an interesting one. Are you guys taking take out Haikyu Fly High in terms of just the anime? Are you guys taking Azumane over Iwaizumi? Like strictly as characters, not with, or strictly as players, not with like Oikawa with Kageyama. Like I'm talking about Azumane's skill set versus Iwaizumi. Like, who are you guys taking? Depends on when. Let's do Alba Josai's last match in the anime, which is against Karasuno, I think. And then let's do Azumane. When was his last big development? Was it post Inurazaki? M. Dot says EY is better all around. Courtney says low-key Iwaizumi. Oh yeah, we could do maybe. We can do maybe after Date Tech for Azumane when he gets over the hump, but that was before he developed his serve, I think. Is EY good without Oikawa though? We don't know. If it's based on just power, then yes. If it's in general, I'm saying Iwaizumi, that's fair. Did I do everything? There was something else, match stream. It's currently 1:35. We got some time. 3v3. Let's auto deploy. Let's get it going. EY can receive better. Yeah, I agree on that. But Azumani is a better server, so there's that. Depends on what you value. I think receive is probably more valuable there. Is Asahi good without Kageyama? Well, he was, I guess, technically a ace, or like he was the leader of the team, the point getter still without Kageyama. We don't really know about Iwaizumi. It was never really implicitly stated. But if we really think about it, even with Azumani, even with Kageyama being there, I don't think Azumani really developed a ton of his skills because of Kageyama. I think Tanaka benefited him from Kageyama more than Azumani. But that was just the Alba Josai, or the Datetech match though. Asahi was the reliable ace way before Kageyama. That's the thing, right? I think we just don't know with Iwaizumi to definitively answer that. Ryan says, will SP Hinata be good with the SP, EY, Oikawa, and Ushijima trio? Yes. What's going on Twitch? Oikawa matches his spikers, that's his talent. EY wouldn't really need Oikawa. I would argue yes. Like I don't think what's a different comparable that we can say? Like, who's a player that really benefits from a setter? Like, okay, I guess Hinata, but Hinata also, he's the main character. He has plot armor, so I don't really want to use him as an example. Who's a character that really benefits from their setter that doesn't really have talent on their own? Is there really a comparable? I don't think there is. I think, well, okay, if you guys want my answer, like, me personally, I do agree with the assessment that EY is overall probably more either reliable or more well-rounded than Azumane. But I think I'm still taking Azumane over him. I am a little bit biased because he is one of my favorite characters. But I think also just the sheer power that he brings. Like, if we're talking about just straight power, not point getting, but like hitting the ball to the other side of the court, I think Azumane is top 5 in that regard. And he can also serve, so he'd also be a useful player there. But if you're asking me like who's a better like overall player, I would say Iwaizumi. M. Dot says Osamu maybe. No, Osamu's he's got that skill set already, so I wouldn't say Osamu. I thought about Bokuto Fabrizio, but Bokuto on his own is like Bokuto with anybody. I know Akashi like is probably the perfect setter for him, but I think Bokuto with any competent setter is going to be still elite. I know the twins are insane, but without Atsumu, does he shine as much as he does with him? Like, I think if you give Osamu Kageyama, for example, I think he'd be fine. Osamu was better than Atsumu at first, he just doesn't have as much drive as Atsumu. Fair. Never seen EY hold a rocket launcher though. Fair. Fair. Debate over. What's another hot take or a debate that we can have? Mm-hmm. You guys got any other hot takes? FHSDXDD says, if EY and Azumani swap teams in season 1, do you think Karasuno wins against Abujosai? I think they might, because already in season 1 we know Hinata's not a great receiver, and whenever he's in the back row he comes out anyways. So it's really like Azumane receiving versus Iwaizumi receiving. I think Iwaizumi sets the team up better in that regard. Then Tanaka maybe gets some easier points depending on Kageyama's sets. I think having EY over Azumane in season 1 for that game specifically, I think I don't think Iwaizumi gets much more points than Azumane did. I think in that regard, EY will just set up the team better. Would it be enough for them to win the game though? I don't think so. Theon says, is this free-to-play friendly? Kind of, not really, but we can help you out. We're a very welcoming community. You can ask questions about, you know, free-to-play stuff. When I do my content, I keep in mind the free-to-play player. But if you're asking me like my account specifically, then no. Fabrizio says Inarizaki is the most complete team, or which team is better that gets screen time? M. Dot says it is. Piss off. Inarizaki is the most complete team. I think you can argue that, because when it comes to like I don't know what your definition of complete is, but for me it's like, okay, do you have effective blocking? Yes. It's not elite blocking, but it's effective blocking. Do you have elite quicks? Of course. Do you have elite power? I feel like a Haikyu Fly High has diminished people's perspective of Aaron, who is a top 5 wing spiker. Maybe that's a hot take, but I will stand on that hill that Aaron is a top 5 wing spiker. And so you have elite power, you have elite quicks, not to mention Suna's quicks. You have decent blocking. You could argue maybe receive is a weak point, but I think honestly with Atsumu, with Osamu, those guys are really good at receiving. Is there a team that rivals that kind of level of eliteness? The fact that they have both, in my opinion, elite power and quicks, the only team that rivals them in that regard is probably Karasuno. But I'm taking Aaron over Azumane and Tanaka. I'm taking... It depends on when for Karasuno. If we're talking about nationals, I'm probably still taking the twins, honestly. If we're talking about nationals. If we're talking about post-time skip, or like even like the years that like happen after, I'm probably taking Kageyama and Hinata, but it's close. I'll say that it's close. And then blocking, obviously there's other teams that are better. I'd say Nekoma's blocking is better, Abujosai's is better. Receive, Nekoma's team's better. So I don't know, I think in terms of most complete team, yeah, I could see Inarizaki. Start of the game, should I reroll for the SP unit? You don't have to. I think there would be better SP characters to reroll for, but you would have to wait. if you don't want to wait and you just want to play the game now, then I'd probably say it's not a bad one to do, but then you'd be kind of stuck into being a receive team probably. What's gamer alt saying? Oh, Hinata would be nowhere without Kageyama. However, Kageyama could have worked with anyone given the time. That's valid. The boy got natural jumping ability, and you have Kita that he only. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kita. Yeah, I think Inarizaki is probably the most complete team. I think we're talking about Hinata here. Ryan says, I have SP Hinata, Oikawa, Sakuza Komori. Should I replace SSR Tsukishima and Mad Dog with Korai Hirugami Rebanner? Probably. I think. Because your team would be power, right? Oikawa, Sakuza. You have EY already. And you have Mad Dog. So your team is power. That wouldn't change. Yeah, unless you want to do SP characters, Ryan, then those two would be very good. We have a weakness problem. How do I edit my team? Okay, so I just need to drop one of these guys. Who can come in? Let's bring in Tanaka for you. Let's bring in... Actually, I think that's all I need to do. SP Hinata is not even playing. Let's bring in Tendo here. And then Team 3. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let's do you. Let's do you. Let's do you. That should be enough. Alrighty. Fabrizio says W streamer just for saying it. Thank you. Have you pulled for Kenma yet? Yes, we already pulled Kenma about 40 minutes ago. So you can go back in the VOD if you're on YouTube. So who's the next SP unit? I believe it's Sugawara. And then it's going to be Nishinoya, or it's Nishinoya first, then Sugawara. Fabrizio says Hinata could have been good with Atsumu, Kenma, and Oikawa. You can argue him getting better receive and attack in Jozenji for the 2v2. I see him working... So, him and Atsumu would be an interesting dynamic personality-wise. I think with Oikawa, we know he is like the #1 setter in terms of adapting to his team. So I think obviously he would work. Oikawa I think works with anybody. Atsumu I'd be interested to see. I feel like there'd be a lot of ego going on there in terms of like you could make the same argument for Kageyama, but I think it's more ego in terms of like he'll want to like not outdo Hinata, but he'll want to like he'll be so obsessive with him to make him better, whereas Kageyama just wanted to be better than him, if that makes sense. And then Kenma, I think they work, but it would be interesting to see Kenma's work ethic develop, because even with Nekama, like yes, Kenma's work ethic develops naturally over time, but with Hinata obviously like biking to school every day and stuff like that, it'd be interesting to see what happens with those two. You can drag units from team to team. Didn't know that. Ryan says the SP characters I want come out so far down the line unless I go for Kurosuke instead of Tendo for the Ushijima bond. Yeah, you kind of have to be patient now, because it's like... So here's the thing I don't like with the SP characters is I think every single UR has one, except for Kageyama and Itachiyama, which they're probably gonna announce Itachiyama after the Kamamedai release rolls out, because Kamamedai just got the most recent one. But like players like Sugawara, players like Nishinoya, Funami, Kanji, Genjima, you know, I like that. Give players who would technically be useless in teams a useful card. Like, I've been harping on the hill that there should be an SP Tanaka and Yamamoto release. You give Nekoma players, Nekoma fans, a crazy wing spiker that can actually be useful, and then you get, you know, Tanaka as well. You can combine that with the either SP Nishinoya or the SSR Nishinoya, give them a bond. But for whatever reason, they're like, let's just re-release URs to SBs because that's going to make us the most money because business, right? Like, it just makes the most sense from that perspective. But I'm like, please, you made some of them fun. Why not make all of them fun? M. Dot says SP Yaku. Kurardi says SP Fukunaga. Chas or Kas says SP Shinji. You know what I mean? Like it would be like, it would make team building so much more fun. But all we're doing is we're replicating this, right? Like, Hinata technically was an SSR, okay, that's fine. Same thing with Kenma, but it's like he has one, he has one, he has one, he's gonna get one, he's gonna get one. These two have one. Suki, I guess, is another SSR, he gets one. EY gets one, Tendo gets one. But it's like, these are the popular, like, you know what I mean? Like, give me one for him. Give me one for him. Give me an unblockable or an unreceivable serve at skill res 4 for Yamaguchi, because why not? And make the cooldown like infinite or something, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Sugawara got one, that's fine. I don't think Inoshita really needs one. Kunimi got one, that's fine. I thought there was gonna be a Kindaichi one, but apparently there's not. We already said Yaku. Like, this guy needs a better card. I know he's useful in club contests. I want him to be useful in every game. In every game mode. Give me an SP Aaron. Like, how Genjima got one over Aaron is beyond me. These guys are all dupes, I believe. An SP Kiyotani would be nice, but they give Kunimi one instead, so I guess that's fine. And I think that's it. Like, if you want these guys to be useful, give one of them an SP, like, you know what I mean? Like, just because they have an SP doesn't mean that people are gonna use them. But just give us the option, you know? SP Shinsuke Peak. Guaranteed to be a bad receive on first serve. Something like that. He's very useful at res 5, but you need Kita res 4. Kunimi got one, but not Aaron Yamaguchi. Or, sorry, Yamagochi, let me get that right. Or Yaku. And then it's up to the save stat to see if the opposition gets the ball over. Exactly. Exactly. I'm pressing buttons. Alright, so I think now we did everything. Champions Trial, I did my attempts for that. Soccer Time, I did my attempts for that. Check-in, redeemed all the stuff in the store. I have to do club contest. I'll do that off screen. Specialty Trial, I did that. Peak Challenge, I did my attempts. Master Streak, we just did. Gym, I don't think we have anything left. Stream training is on cooldown. Practice matches at 30. Okay, I think everything is chillin'. We have 1 million in XP. Still need another 4 million to get him past level 70. Need more bottles, stuff like that, to get him up. And then Memory, I don't think I got anything today. No, I did not. So I need to work on all that. Okay, so that is going to be it, I guess. I'll stay in the chat for another like 5 minutes if you guys want to talk about anything, but just a reminder, I'll actually pull it up right now, that the Haikyu Fly High content doesn't stop here for today. Let me pull up his channel. There you go. So Mr. M. HQ at 415 subs now. Let's get him to 500. If you haven't subbed already, please go and do so. He is going to be live in 1 hour, and he's going to be pulling max dupe Kenma. So if you guys don't know what that means, it's not skill res 2, it's not skill res 4, it's not even skill res 5. He is pulling so that this is level 3, this is level 3, this is level 3, this is level 5. And he is very much free to play. Vidad says, started not long ago and I summoned for the most recent units Sakuza, Komori, Kageyama, and SP Hinata. So do I go for Kenma with this core? Because then I'd be able to do a receive and quick attack team. Yeah. I think, let's see, what other setter would work with that team? You could go Akashi Bokuto. You would have to run 3 Wing Spikers plus Hinata though, so maybe not. Really, the only setters I think would make Kenma or Kageyama. So if you can get Kenma, then I would do that. He is free to play. W stream. Where would Kairosono be without Kageyama? They would be probably not at Nationals. I can say that much. He's also going for max memory. Jesus Christ, this kid. So again, for those of you who don't know what max memory means, actually, I think I can do it from here. So he's gonna get 5 memories, I think. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna have these stats, and then it goes from reflex being 8% to 16%, and then reflex here goes by from 2 to 4, and then that's it. So he's gonna be doing all that as well. He's just such a hard worker and a grinder. Fair. It's either what's going on. It's not like the setter can hard carry. You need at least a wing spiker for it. Yeah, you know, like the team is like the Kairosono team is solid, but like Hinata's not who he is. I'd argue Tanaka's not who he is. Like Suki, Yamaguchi would still figure their shit out. Not Hinata. Azumane, I don't think really gains a lot by having Kageyama. M. Stop M. Stop. Stop. We're not saying stuff like that. Can we ban M. I might have to. That's a second channel too. I can ban that one easily. No hesitation. So M. Gonna be live for an hour, so from 3 to 4 Pacific, that would be 6 to 7 Eastern. So check into that. He's just, I guess, gonna be pulling him non-stop, doing the build, maybe live, or maybe he'll do that on a YouTube video. And yeah. So I guess I'm gonna be ending stream here. I have a lot of editing to do. I have to edit the TikTok still for the IRL packs. So if you guys missed that, we actually I can pull up a card. Give me a cool card. So we did IRL Haikyu TCG packs. So I have to edit the TikTok for that, all the cool pulls. I have to edit the TikToks for today. So the Kenma pulling, the Kenma player review with the memory review, the memory pulls. Then I have to figure out the team reviews from yesterday, which was supposed to be from Monday. I have to figure that out, and then I might record today's team review and upload it tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff to do. Because I put myself behind. It's not the greatest start to 2026. So, and just in terms of that regard, like vibes wise, it's a great start to 2026. But in terms of getting shit done, I'm a little bit slacking. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be in the lab doing that. So again, thank you guys for being here. Go check out M. Stream. Again, it's M.HQ on YouTube. right here. He's going to be live in an hour for more Hinata pulls. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to him. Click like and subscribe to me as well if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful day. Bye!